Hey everyone, happy Monday. It's your girl C, and I want to send you guys with this Monday message once again for you to be mindful during your entire week. And so, when people are trying to manifest, they tell me a lot of times that having faith is the biggest thing. Like, how can I not be practical and not fall into the trap of believing everything that's happening into my reality when it's in my reality? How can I know that I have bills due and know that I don't see any money coming in, but then still being secure, still feeling secure, still knowing that everything is going to be okay? How can I feel desperately lonely and missing compassion and companionship and but then still try to cultivate this feeling of having a partner? Or another big one is, how can I see myself fulfilling my dreams and my purpose when I'm stuck in a 9 to 5 and I don't know how to get out and I have to pay my bills and I have to support my family, right? So finding a way to trust yourself and having faith in those moments is what a lot of people are saying that they struggle with. But I'm here to tell you that it has nothing to do with faith, and it has nothing to do with trust, and it has everything to do with your sense of safety. Now, let me explain this, right? When we are safe, right? Let's do an example of when people are saying, be submissive. When you get into the place of being submissive, whether you are a male or a female, the the place of submission is a role where you feel safe. You're safe to trust this person or place or thing. You're safe knowing that everything's going to work out for you. You're safe because you know that you're being provided for. You're safe because you know that you're being protected. And so, submitting is basically allowing yourself to receive freely, allowing yourself to be in a position where you are taken care of, right? And so when we are manifesting things, we are in the receiving mode, right? Because we've been in the mode of the masculine mode where we are expressing our desires and we're saying this is what we want, right? We're using our environment and everything that we don't want in our environment to teach us about what we do want, right? And so where you are in this space of manifesting and you've already expressed your desires, now it's time to move over into the receiving mode where you just receive. So, what that looks like is you just live your life day to day. You you keep your mind set on the things that you do want. You find ways to follow your joy in that present moment. You find ways to express gratitude for that present moment. And you find more ways to feel safe, right? Feeling safe is feeling like you belong, feeling like you are worthy, feeling like you are going to be okay no matter what. There's so many layers between, there's so many umbrellas and layers between getting to the root of where these blocks are coming from when it comes to us manifesting. And a lot of times, yeah, you can say faith is a part of it. You can say trust is a part of it. Because when you're looking at the relationship, right, what you're trying to receive, because it's all relationships, your relationship to relationships, your relationships to money, your relationships to work, your relationships to platonic relationships, your relationships to your health, your relationship to your physical body, your relationship to your intuition, your relationship to your higher self. It's all about relationships, right? So these words that are normally heard in relationships are going to come up: self trust, self worth, masculine and feminine energy, right? These words are going to come up because you're now looking at the relationship that you have with whatever you're trying to manifest. And you're learning how to move in the relationship. And one of the main things that make us feel free and happy in the relationship is that sense of safety. That sense of safety is what allows you to trust. That sense of safety is what allows you to have patience. That sense of safety is what allows you to feel worthy, right? And that sense of safety is the last step that brings your manifestation into the physical form. Why is that? Because the sense of safety deals with the root chakra. So when we talk about our chakras, we're talking about the energy that flows between us, our connection, our us, and it connects us to the universe, the higher power, the higher source, and then to physical earth, right? And so that is a flowing relationship. It should be a flowing relationship where we have a thought, an idea, and it comes down and it manifests into physical form. So it's the connection between the spiritual and the physical. And the last step, the root chakra, is where everything solidifies more into the physical form. So when you think about chakras, you think about from the root chakra moving up to the crown chakra, it becomes lighter, and vice versa. From the crown chakra going down to the root, it becomes more dense. And so it's basically when you think of a game of hangman, right? Every time you get something wrong, you're developing more of the hangman until he's completely drawn out, right? So that's kind of what it is when you're manifesting, right? You have a bucket, and imagine every time you are sending positive thoughts, you're in joy, you're envisioning what it feels like to be and to have what you desire. It's like a game of hangman as it's flowing down through your chakra system until it finally reaches that last phase, which is self trust. And then it actualizes, right? You finally created this entire picture through all of the senses and the being and the chakras that emulates that, right? So our crown chakra is the idea. Our our pineal gland is our ability to imagine it, right? Our throat chakra is our ability to speak it into existence, saying exactly what we want. Our heart chakra is our ability to feel it. Our solar plexus is our ability to continue to work towards it. Our our oh my goodness, our sacral chakra is our ability to know that we are the creator, right? We're creating it, we're putting it into form. It's our ability to to creatively feel and know that it's happening. And then our root chakra is our ability to trust and have safety and security. And so as it's moving, as we are as we are manifesting, we are flowing through all of these different parts of us, all of these different chakras, and it is supposed to solidify once it makes it through the phase of safety and security. And a lot of us don't have that. A lot of us don't feel safe. And so I want you to look into what are the ways that you are displaying that you don't feel safe. And it will shock you. Once you find one, more things are going to start coming up. And I say this because I remember on this journey of feeling more safe, it started with my environment, right? I literally was on the phone. I literally was on the phone with a client. And thank God for her because she played this cool. I was on the phone with a client guiding her through meditation. Guiding her through meditation. And I said, take a deep breath in. And I was living in Chicago at the time. And all of a sudden I hear pop, 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 pop outside. Gunshots. And I'm like, exhale, hold, inhale. So my sense of safety was threatened in that space, right? And so naturally that was the biggest, that was the most obvious way that my sense of safety was threatened. And so I was like, okay, got to get out of this. Can't have my clients hear that because I'm really not a ghetto coach. And I really thought I lived in a great area because I did. You know, I lived on the north side of Chicago, which is the best side and the more expensive side and the bougie side. But yet it was still an environment that was so crowded that it didn't matter where you live. it was your sense of safety could be threatened at any given time, right? And so removing myself from that environment into an environment that made me feel more safe was one of the obvious ways, right? And so then now that issue or that challenge has been solved. So then you're going to peel back another layer of you that is displaying how you don't feel safe. And so as I worked on peeling back this layer, I realized another layer of me not feeling safe was how I slept. I used to sleep under the covers, in a ball, in the corner, just completely balled up in fetus position, showing complete and total fear. But I didn't know that. That was my norm. But until I was exploring ways that my sense of safety was threatened and how it was showing up in my life, I wouldn't have known that that was me displaying to the universe that I'm not feeling safe. So again, I'm blocking my blessings, my fortune, right? And so I had to learn how to sleep in a way that brought me the biggest fear, and that was on my back, right? Face uncovered, fully exposed. Because being in the ball and being tucked away was like me saying, I am so afraid to be seen. So I had to show up as seen. And that helped me to gain a little more level of sense of safety. And it will go deeper and deeper, but the more you reveal these layers and you find solution to them, the more you're developing a relationship to say, I feel safe to be here. And then it turns into, I deserve to be here. And then it turns into, I'm worthy enough to be here. Because saying these affirmations and these mantras are great, but if you truly don't believe them, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to change anything. And so getting in the habit of actually believing it by putting in the work, the action behind it, and feeling safe, developing a sense of safety outside of you so that it can cultivate within you and then cultivate it within you so that you can see it externally. This is the relationship that we have to move between ourselves in order to manifest things that we want. And so I know this was a longer motivational Monday message, but I had to drop it because I want you guys to fully understand what I'm saying on a level where it becomes a part of your lifestyle. And I thank you guys for growing with me. If you like this video, please share it to other people. Subscribe to my channel, grow this channel. And if you want a complimentary call, my schedule is in the link in the description below. Please reach out to me if you have any questions. If you want to do if you want to do the chakra healing workshop with me, the link will also be down in the description in the bio. So again, it's your girl C, and I'm out.